Dennis and I were married about 13 years ago. Actually, my oldest son introduced us.
He was really a close friend of mine before I ever met Jeannine. And he came in with this pretty lady, and everything else is kind of history.
So I came into the family with my other children, and Dennis brought Derek. I didn't know how I was going to feel, so I prayed hard.
Jeannine just started praying that she would just have a mother's heart for him, and God gave it to her.
He has this great laugh. You can't even replicate it. So precious, and we just have a great family.
After that, we were back in Minnesota, and I just got a phone call that they were looking for Derek.
He never would have not picked up a phone. So I knew in my heart, but no one had told me that Derek was gone until that Thursday.
The truth ended up coming out that it was some people from Derek's past that he'd come back in contact with, and they had already taken Derek's life. It turns out he had already been gone for a couple of days.
Our lives were never the same. We went down our own paths.
The road was pretty long for me.
I was wearing that unforgiveness and that anger.
It was something that changed me. I still didn't have the forgiveness in my heart that I wanted, and I was praying for it. And then just realizing that if it weren't for Jesus and his sacrifice, then no one would ever be forgiven.
It's hard for me to just sit here and explain how huge it was, because God just began changing my heart. He changed my heart for him, changed my heart for me, changed my heart for Dennis. He changed my heart for the people that had taken Derek's life. It was a year and a half after Derek died that they had everything they needed to bring the death penalty to them. It
wasn't until the sentencing, when I saw the people face to face, that I realized God had really given me forgiveness for these people.
And I felt this wave of compassion come over me that was so strong.
Our immediate reaction was that we didn't want to see any more deaths. When I got up on the stand, I just had to tell them that there was another way, that they still had hope.
And for the next however long it was, he began to preach the gospel and just talk about Jesus.
And you don't understand in a situation like this what possible good could come out of it, or how anything could ever be beautiful. But God can do anything. God can bring beauty from anything you may have been through.
We learned how to forgive. And in that, we have a better family. We have better friendships.
Our marriage was put back together.